everyone. Okay, so this is my update for the Mary Kay charcoal mask. I put the mask on the next day, my face was great. I was feeling fine. Then a few days, like the next day after that, my face started breaking out. I started getting some here. There's a bunch of blackheads and some pimples around my nose, and my chin started to break out really bad. What I've learned, then I got on the internet, started researching. Charcoal brings out everything under your skin. So if you have all this dirt and oil and pimples that are going to come out, but they're not really came out yet, they will come out if you use a charcoal mask. So if there's a lot of women out there that are like, I don't know why I'm breaking out with this charcoal mask, like it's supposed to make it stop, it will bring it out so that way after you have a major breakout, it will go away. So with that, I'm going to try out some shampoo today. I'm just going to wash my hair with normal shampoo. It is Pantene Repair and Protect shampoo. So I'm going to try this out. And then I'm going to use 2 different kinds of mousse. And I'm going to blow dry my hair. In the wintertime, my hair especially gets really staticky. And the static is not my best friend. If I do not use mousse and if I do not blow dry my hair, my hair will just be static, and I don't want that to happen. So this is the way that I found out, and I'm going to help women. Your hair is staticky because it's healthy. If your hair is super staticky, it means it's really, really healthy. If you have a problem and your hair is not staticky, it's probably because your hair is not as healthy as the rest of us. Maybe you color it a lot, maybe you put a lot of product in it, maybe you blow dry it all the time. I don't blow dry my hair unless it's in the winter time. And I use heating products to make sure that, like, I don't straighten my hair, I don't curl it often. If I do curl it, I use like heating products to make sure that it doesn't fry my hair. I get my hair cut a lot. And I've never colored it. So all of those things make my hair a little more healthier than others. Not saying that dyeing your hair is bad or anything like that. It's just saying that the texture of your hair is going to be different, the quality of the hair is going to be different. And if you have thinner hair versus thicker hair, it all just depends. So the mousses that I'm going to be using, I use a Tresemme Flawless Curls foam or mousse. I just put a little bit on my palm with this. And then I use the Got2b Fantastic Collagen Thickening Pump Mousse. It's great, works wonders. This one I put on the ends of my hair, and then this one I run near the roots, and then work it to the ends. So let's get started with that. Okay, so I just washed my hair. I didn't put conditioner in it. I just used the shampoo. My hair feels kind of stiff, tangly, not very smooth, but that's how I want it to feel. Because if it's too soft or too smooth, it's going to be more staticky or more susceptible to the static. So I wanted to have texture and have that roughness. I'm going to comb my hair now with a wide tooth comb. This is the comb that I use. It's a Goody comb, it's a brand. It's wide tooth, so that way it doesn't break any of my hair. If you use a brush, brushes tend to break your hair, pull out a lot of it, give you more split ends, especially, I know there's new like wet brushes. They don't break your hair as much. They still break it more than a fine tooth comb will. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this. I'm going to make sure I'm really getting all of my hair, even underneath. The underneath portion is what gets tangled most often because people don't brush it, they just brush what's on top. I'm going to flip my hair from side to side. I'm going to push it all back
and combine it and make sure every single knot is out as possible. Now from here, I'm going to apply my Tresemme mousse. I'm going to shake it first, build up the pressure. Put that much on my hand. And apply it to the ends of my hair. What I like to do is I like to leave it in one hand and just scoop off enough as I need. Rub it, tilt your head, and then work your way up. Now you're going to want to use the Got2b kind. Shake it up. This one tends to like shoot out cold air, so I hold it away from my hand more. You don't need as much for this one. Do the same things, but instead of going at the ends, you're gonna through your hair, just like so. And you don't need to keep your part, you need to mix it all in together as much as possible. You're going to want to specifically put it at the root of your, or the crown of your head. Put it there to give you some lift when you blow dry. Then when you're done, just rub it. Rub it into both your hands. And then just go to town on the ends. And that should be the end product and what it looks like. Your hair is going to feel very like round around. It's going to look pretty crazy, but it's okay. It's going to be fine. From here, you don't brush it again. You're just going to blow dry it. And your natural part will come out as you blow dry it. If you need to really bad, you can, after you blow dry it all over, you can then separate like where your part is and just specifically blow dry there. My part's been there for so long that it just naturally goes where it wants to go, and I just kind of let it do that, because that natural beauty, the underlying beauty is what really matters. So if your part somewhere crazy, like where it naturally wants to go and that's not where you want it, I mean, you can always change it, but I mean, hey, that's how your hair wants to go. Let your hair be that way. It's natural, it should be free flowing, it should be healthy, it should do whatever it wants to do. So yeah, so I'm just going to blow dry it. I'm going to blow dry it a little bit on top, flip my head over, blow dry on bottom as much as possible. Flip back, my hair will be super big. Then I'll continue blowing here. I'm going to bring my ends, blow dry like this. It'll reduce the frizziness. If you twist your hair and blow dry it, it will stop it from frizzing up. And then we'll go from there. About halfway through blow drying, I like to get out a comb and comb it down, because if you leave it like this, it's going to dry and tangles. So after you have the majority of it dry, as you can see, majority of it's really, really dry. It's just the ends that are still wet. The roots are pretty good and the back is pretty wet. I'm going to just do it a rough comb. Again, I'm just pulling it all back again and doing underneath. Your hair is going to be kind of sticky, and that's completely okay. Sticky is better than frizzy at this point. And then, while some of it's still damp, you're just going to leave it and let it air dry. We'll give your hair its natural look. Bring out whatever it wants to. Kind of just does its own thing at this point. My natural part's coming out right there. So I'm just going to kind of leave it where it goes. We're just going to let it dry. And that is that. So despite my face breaking out, I can still function. It's going away slowly. I'll have red marks, but I mean, it's nothing that I need to cover up with makeup. I have not worn makeup since I washed my face that day. So then, just gonna let this dry. So that's a way to keep your hair from frizzing and being all staticky in the wintertime, because Michigan winter is super unpredictable. So you want to be on top of the game to make sure you're prepared every single day. Thank you.